Hi all, welcome to pantechelearning. Thank you for watching our video. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button and share the video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. So what are the purpose of image encryption and the extended applications? So inside the defense system, or let it be for a military applications, so in this particular areas, this will be most widely helpful kind of technology which can be said as the steganography. So steganography, it is nothing but binding two different types of data and secretly passing, and from that we will be able to retrieve the data. So for that particular process, this image encryption, audio encryption, text encryption, everything we will be able to use. Once whenever we are able to encrypt that particular image, so there will be some respective and unauthorized users won't be able to access the data. Once when we share that important key, like whatever nowadays we receive that authentication code for logging into our mail ID, so like that some sharing key will be there. So through that particular shared key, only that users will be able to authorize this particular data. So for that kind of high profile kind of data or highly confidential data, everything will be able to hide with the help of this image encryption. Some of the extended versions, as I have said, image, video and audio steganography, this kind of encryptions only we will be able to apply. So in general, I can just explain what is that particular steganography. So image steganography means hiding a text data inside the steganography, and the same thing video means hiding the same text inside a particular video. That video will be sent to the person. If he just put into that decoding software, he will be able to extract that message. Similarly for the audio file. So these all the data are the digital data, and inside the digital data we are adding another format of a digital data, which is known as the digital text. So that will be the end terms in the form of image encryption as well as the decryption. So once when we are going for the encryption, it can be simple way we will be able to say it as binding of the electronic data into a lighter way. So inside that particular lighter way, we might have heard of 128-bit 256 SHA 256, especially used inside the cyber security to update that particular functions and at the same time to secure the data. So how that working will be there means the original data, let it be the image, text, anything. If we take that particular data, we will be having that public key. The public key will be in the form of randomization. Here we will be able to apply advanced encryption system, randomization algorithm. So all that different higher security applications we will be able to make and encrypt the data. So what will be that encrypted data? Very simple. Let us take an example like the scanning QR code. So inside the QR code we will be having some hidden data. Unless when we show our camera in the front of the QR code, that to QR code scan we have to make it, not the normal camera. Normal camera is a tool to capture that QR code, but the QR scanner we have to open, and from that we will be able to decode the data. So if we say it as a real-time applications, our Google Pay, Paytm, whatever we are just going to pay inside the shop. So inside the QR code, what is the data? That respective person's UPI ID. If you scan means our ID is ready to share the amount to them. So therefore we have to enter how much amount and we have to enter our secret PIN. So based on that, the amount will be shared to them. To make that easier way, they have made it that QR code as well as this particular scanning optimizations. Unless if we did not receive that scanning means how we will be doing, either we will be entering his UPI ID or mobile number, anything. So unless if we don't have that kind of contacts, we won't be able to access or send that particular payment. Previously how that mobile transfers has been done means adding the bank account, those kind of data. Now if we just scan each and every person's account has their particular QR code, and that particular QR code only if you just scan it we will be able to send the data. The same thing only over here, original data will be there, it will be encrypted into some public keys, and that public keys will be converted into some scrambled data. and from that particular scrambled data, the decryption, the reverse process will be going on. So the reverse process is from the data, the private key and the key will be decoded, and from the decoded one we have to find out our original data. So this will be the complete process for an image encryption part. Here we have some image. Now I am going to just provide that image to be encrypted and decrypted within the same file. So here the function is to encrypt the particular data as well as decrypt the data. So this and all comes under the GUI. Initially we have just seen many things under the GUI parts, and therefore this is enabled to provide any kinds of format over here. Then later on the keygen will be there. Here the keygen will be known as the public as well as the private key, and from that particular public as well as the private key, how it is generated means, so this way keygen. So this keygen will be taking in the form of 8-bit n into 8, and therefore the binary will be taken from zeros and ones, n value 1 unsigned integer of 8-bit. So the randomized data, here we are just providing the random number, and from that the minus will be applied. To randomize each and every time, we have to provide the particular for loop. So from the second digit till the nth digit, it will be keeping on randomizing. If x underscore greater than n only, that particular binary data also will be applied. Else the binary data will be minus dash 1. So that will be the keygen, which is used to generate the key over here. So once if we read that image, and after that the size of the image we will be collecting it, which is provided as a global one, and from that size here we have nmk. So the data will be stored in n, and this keygen, here we have to multiply the k with the n data. So here we have that n data, and from that n data only we are able to collect the complete section. And after converting all the binary data, here the unsigned integer, it is stored into the t, and that value whichever has been collected from the 8-bit. So those 8-bit here we will be able to display in the section of a required part. So how that indices or the numbers which has been randomized with the first part and the second part, by combining that only the random key will be able to generate. So here if you want means we can just display the key. Now from that particular key will be displayed, and inside the GUI data, once when we provide the first button to provide the input only, this process will be taken place. After pressing that process, image process will be taking place, because image cannot be encrypted directly. So those size and data will be called, and the indices value also will be called over here, and from that the indices value will be combined and the image value also combined by using bit XOR operator. So with that particular XOR operator, all the data will be combined into a single file. So therefore the image has been processed, and whatever the particular image process is applied, so here the image has been called, this is the image, and along with the key, that will be the process whatever happened inside this particular function, and that variable is known as encoded image. Now that encoded image will be displayed and it will be saved also. Finally, if you click on the decoder button or decryption button, image process, whatever it has been encoded, okay, the encoder will be there. So here inside this image processor we have for decoding also. The reverse process is known as the decoding part. It will be taking from last to first. Then the key value. So once the encoded image matches with the key value, this key gets separated from the image, and from that whatever the image we have been encrypted, it will be decoded once again. Now I am going to run this. Select the input image, encrypt that image. So here we can see the patterns mixed with some randomized data. Now if I decrypt means I can retrieve the same data over here. So normally in real time, if you are providing the software means the encryption part and decryption part will be completely separated. As per the practicals, we have just made it in the single platform. In this way only the image encryption as well as the decryption will be applied for all the applications of secret applications, and at the same time for secret communications, etc. Thank you for watching our video. If you like this video, Kindly click on the like button and share the video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching our video. If you like this video, kindly click on the like button and share the video to your friends. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.